Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I'm going to take you through what I would personally do if I was going to start a new portfolio in 2024. Now, obviously don't take this as gospel and it's not financial advice, but if I was to set up a new portfolio in 2024 and I wanted kind of a relatively safe portfolio with some elements of risk in there as well, this is exactly what I would do. Now, where are we in terms of the market in general right now? We're seeing Bitcoin have a fairly large pullback, so we're nearly 10% down on the week, which is quite a lot, and in turn that is affecting the majority of our altcoins as well. They're all having a massive dump. So in terms of this price, 41,379, potentially see this basically coming down a little bit further. I believe we won't get lower than 35. If we do, we'll be at 32, but I can't see it going any lower than that. So what I'm going to do today is just go through a portfolio selection, which is relatively risk averse with some risk involved as well. And we'll track this throughout the whole bull market when we start to see some really good gains. So guys, what I want to do now, so this is also a good point as well. So in the last few weeks, we have been at greed level on the fear and greed. We've been all the way up here. Now we are returning to neutral. This is really healthy for the market. This is really healthy for the market. It's consolidation. We are moving slightly down, but in turn, this is really healthy for the market. From here, it's great buying opportunity as well, which is why I wanted to talk to you about this portfolio situation. So if I had 10 grand, $10,000, what would I do with it in 2024 in cryptocurrency? So the first coin I want to talk about is Casper. Now, Casper is probably my favorite cryptocurrency actually at the moment. Yeah, so Casper is my favorite cryptocurrency. I believe it is a 30x from this point here. We are at 10 cents for Casper, and we're just gone up now, 6% down on the day, nearly. In the 7 days, we're down nearly 17%. So that's a huge downtrend here. This is perfect. And I will probably be doing another DCA buy in Casper probably over the next few days, just purely because of this price, how good it is. From here, I definitely see that doing a 30x from this particular position, guys. I think it's a great play, and it's a great layer one. I do think it can be pushing real high in the next bull run, not specifically this bull run, but we were at 30x this bull run, but coming in the future, I reckon we're going to be top 3 easy. Right, so that's what I'd do. So anyway, let's go over to CoinGecko. And we'll go to my portfolio and add a transaction in there for Casper. So we'll add a quick transaction. So we're adding in 3,000 Casper, right? So we'll track this throughout for the full bull market, but this is what I personally would do. So now that is obviously 30% of my portfolio in Casper. This is just giving us some risk, as in like some safety. There's not as much risk involved in this crypto. Obviously there is, but there's a lot less than looking at real speculative altcoins, right? So we'll put 3,000 in there. Then the next coin I want to talk to you about is kind of like a larger cap coin. So we've got HBAR. You guys know I love HBAR. HBAR is a brilliant project. I've been holding quite a lot of HBAR for quite a while now, so I do want to see the returns on that. But the other coins that I would be looking to invest, kind of like 20% of a portfolio, and would be Quant, HBAR. So obviously we've got a layer one. We're now going for a higher based altcoin. Now I'll just take you through the list of what I would pick. So we've obviously got Casper, which is relatively risk averse, but then we're kind of moving slightly down now. and we've got H bar. Another coin that I do really like is a Mutable X, and to be perfectly honest, Arbitrum would be a great shout. So in my opinion, probably go for Arbitrum or H bar, something like that. A Mutable X is another great shout. Render, obviously. Those would be my next 20% of my portfolio, which we'll do. But just for this video, we're going to go with H bar. We'll just have a quick look at the price. So on the 7 days, we are down 10% again, which is not looking great. We're in red. It's another great buy zone for H bar. I've done a recent video about H bar. I just think it is a brilliant play. It's relatively safe, and I do genuinely think this will 10. This is an easy 10x, right? So we'll be layering out 20% here when we get to another mark, 20%, another 20%, leave 10% just to blow off top. But realistically, that's a 10x for me all day. So $2,000, we're going to get $20,000 back from this particular project. I do think that's a good play, and it's safe as well. As safe as it can be. Obviously, nothing is 100% safe unless you're holding Bitcoin, and still that's not 100% safe, right guys? So we're going to go back onto CoinGecko, and we're going to add in 3. Bear with me on this, I have no idea. That's roughly 2k. Let's go 2.8. There we go. So another 20% of the portfolio. There we go. So currently we've got Casper, $3,000 and $2,000 in H bar. Right, guys. So they're the main safe plays, and that's what I would do personally if I was going to start a portfolio in 2024. I'd want to have definitely one safe play, which is quite a lot of my portfolio in, and then we'll have another secondary backup safe play. If something does happen to Casper, then we have got the backup from the other higher, safer altcoin. I'll be looking at layer 1s, layer 2s, and then obviously large caps that have had some past bull run experience, so we know they're not going to flop, right? We'll have that. Say if Casper did fail, for whatever reason, it probably won't, but say if it did and we had that 3k in there, but we had Quant or H bar as a backup, right? We could make, what, 20k from the $2,000 that we invested in H bar or Quant or a Mutable X, right? That's going to take away, we're still going to be in profit. We're still going to be in profit. If we put all of our money into one safe play and that fails, we're screwed, right guys? So we want to make sure, yes, the gains aren't going to be as good, but we want to make sure we have these safer plays, layer 1s, layer 2s, larger market cap coins which have had previous bull runs, right? At least one with a previous bull run that we know can reach a certain level. So that's what I would do, and they're my safer picks, guys. From here, I will go more like a lot more speculative in terms of the plays. For Hello, I've written down here 1.5k, so 15% of the portfolio will be in Hello. This is a project I massively believe in anyway. You know that I believe in this project. We'll type it in here. It's been a favourite of mine since the release of the token, and again we're in a massive downtrend. Actually, that's pretty hard to take, but we're 12% down in a day. Perfect time to buy again. It's actually a really good time to buy, and over 7 days we're down 20% in 7 days. Alt's taking a massive hit, guys, but they will come back. Guarantee they will come back. So Hello, I'll quickly take you through this because I've done this before, but you know what it is. They've got their TV program coming out. It's a little bit like Dragon's Den. In my opinion, it's a great great project. They're now going into not only just entertainment, but they're going into gaming as well, so they're not a one-trick pony. You can actually pre-order the TV program on their own TV hosting service, which is called Hello TV. The name of the show is Killer Whales. It's a bit like Dragon's Den, where investors will look to see if they want to invest in an entrepreneur's ideas, and then they'll either get that investment or they won't get that investment. So it looks really cool. Obviously, here's the show itself. I won't play the trailer. I've already done that in previous videos, but the actual website is really clean. They're bringing out a couple of games which are, they look fine for crypto games. They're not amazing, but no crypto games really are. Their partners are massive. They've got CoinMarketCap, Uniswap, BitGet, Altcoin Daily. I think Altcoin Daily is actually going to start on the show, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure he's probably one of the presenters, I think, of the show. Don't quote me on that, obviously. But then we've got Sony and Universal, which massive. I'm not going to go into massive detail on this particular project because we've done it before, but I just wanted to bring it to your attention. They are actually bringing out games now as well, so they're not a one-trick pony, right, guys? The show is coming out. I think it's coming out in the next few weeks, which will be massive, right? So we're gonna go back to the portfolio. Hello's 20% down. It's a brilliant buying opportunity. I feel actually now, if you'd never been in crypto before, now is a perfect time to actually get in and start investing in some of these projects, guys. So we're going to add in Hello. So we're going to add in $1,500 for Hello. There we go. So we're adding in 1,500 for Hello. Personally believe Hello can actually 100x from these prices as well. So it's a speculative play, but it's not 100% risky. It's thought out. It's a good project. We're not just investing in a load of crap. It's a coin that will do well, potentially will do well in the bull run. The hype's going to be there. The show's going to be great. I can't see it being a flop. In my opinion, obviously I'll be starting to take profits of it, probably around a 25x, 50x, 75x, and let the rest run. But in my opinion, that is going to go to the moon, that particular project. Now, this is a long video, guys, but we'll crack on. So the next project I believe in is Muria. We know I like Muria. I'll be putting in a similar amount there. So I wrote down $1,500 into Muria at these particular levels. So around that. Okay, so you put about $1,500 or just under into Muria. We'll move on to Muria on here as well. Just talk you through some details on Muria. I have put a previous video out on Muria specifically, but we're around 6% down on the day. On the week, we're around 19 to 20% down on the week, which again is annoying because I did actually buy up here. But it's a good opportunity for DCA. Stack some cash and get some returns on this particular project. Obviously we spoke about this project in a previous video, but yeah, Alex Becker is talking about Muria. Lots of YouTubers are talking about Muria. It's a really good gaming hub. So we'll quickly run through this as another speculative play with reason behind it, obviously. So this is the website. So they're redefining the future of gaming. They've got some games that are out at the moment, but some are under development. They're saying they are going to bring them out soon. I know they've got a really, really good team that have worked with lots of high-end projects previously. We'll have a quick look at the team. Here we are, guys. So we'll scroll down to the team of Muria. What you want to see when you're investing in kind of an altcoin, a lower cap altcoin, is a very good team. That's the one thing that I would need before investing my hard-earned cash in a project like this. I want to see a docs team. I want to see a team that have actually got a profile on LinkedIn. I don't want to see, yes, we have 3 people, but I'm not going to tell you who they are. They've worked on some good projects, but I'm not going to tell you anything about the companies they've worked for. You want to see a team of people that have actually had previous experience working in good gaming sectors. So look, we've got people who've worked for Ubisoft, Activision, 2K, Facebook, Gameloft, EA Sports, Blizzard Entertainment. We all know they're brilliant gaming companies and developers. So if that's anything to go by, when you're looking at a project you want to invest in, especially a lower cap altcoin, you want to see a team of veteran gamers. You want to see a team of people who are good at developing games, and obviously that is the case with Muria now. So like I said, we've put some money into Muria now, and the last coin I want to take you through is ChainGPT, right? Say if something crazy happened, the gaming sector went to crap and nothing pumped for whatever reason, at least we've got a layer 1, which is so we've got a decent layer 1, Casper, which is a safer bet. We've got HBAR, a high cap altcoin, which is really good. We've got Hello, which is an entertainment crypto, which was really promising and got a TV show coming out in the next few months. We've got Muria, which big crypto influencers are talking about. They've got a fully doxed team with massive experience from really good game developers. And then now moving on to the last sector, which is going to be the AI sector, guys. So we're going to talk about ChainGPT. Now this is more speculative, but it is in the AI sector. And I think diversifying outside of a specific, I feel like you do need to have the majority of your coins in one particular sector. Obviously, if that fails for whatever reason, I'm not saying it would, and it never has done before, but if gaming failed, then we need to have a backup. So my backup would be ChainGPT. It's in the AI sector. I'll take you through ChainGPT now just quickly. I've made a previous video if you want to have a check that out on my YouTube. So ChainGPT. So ChainGPT is pretty much doing exactly the same as the other projects I've spoken about. So we're down 6% on the day, and then about 16% on the week, guys. So it's another one that is down, but we're just going to quickly click on their website and I'll just show you why I think it is a good project. It's a relatively small market cap, so 48 million market cap. It's going to load. Takes you to their website. So here we are with ChainGPT. This is the little bot that you can use to answer cryptocurrency questions. It will answer it using AI. It's specifically used for the crypto network, guys. You can create smart contracts using artificial intelligence, which is great if you don't have any previous experience doing that, because it's obviously developer. You need coding skills. You've got the chatbot, which can answer AI questions and technical questions. If you've got a technical question about a particular project that you're not sure about, that can answer that for you here as well. Obviously, we mentioned the smart contracts. You can audit a smart contract as well if you wanted to do that. And you can also create your own NFTs without any coding experience needed. You don't need any graphic design experience. It will all do it for you within this particular project. And then also another great thing is you can learn to trade using ChainGPT as well. and it will give you reasoning behind what it thinks is the best trade to take. It'll give you technical analysis, which is great for new traders as well, and also experienced ones to learn from their previous mistakes. So it's a brilliant project, highly undervalued, and this one could do great in the bull run. So I put in another 1k. So we're going to go back onto CoinGecko, and we're going to add, we're not going to add that. Okay. So we're going to add $1,000 into ChainGPT. So we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we've got 9k invested so far. And then what I would do, so we've got 9k. The other 1k, what I would do is I'd keep that safe on the sidelines, maybe in USDT. And I would look for a more speculative play, depending on what the market does. If we drop a bit further, it is a chance to DCA back into some of these projects. We could so we could add $200 into each of these if we do see a correction to the downside, guys. So that's what I would do. Personally think this is a great portfolio. I could see Casper doing a 30x. I can see HBAR doing a 10x minimum. Hello's at least 100x, 50 to 100x. Muria again 50 to 100x, and ChainGPT has got that 50x potential in this particular portfolio. So what we're going to do is we're going to track this, and we'll come back in every month we'll see where we're at, and then see if it does, if we can turn that 10k, and see if we can turn it to 100k, guys. So if you like the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.